Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Inshallah, you guys are all doing well. Inshallah, this virus is not scaring a lot of you guys. Inshallah, nobody in your family, none of your relatives, none of your friends have this virus. Inshallah, we can all get through this virus. Salam, inshallah, we can all get through this virus very safely without anybody we know, anybody we love getting this virus or dying. يقول إمام علي عليه السلام أن الصدقة والدعاء يغلق 70 بابا من الشر. Imam Ali alayhi salam says reading dua and doing sadaqah, it will close 70 doors of evil. It will close 70 doors. What this means is if there's something evil in your life, turn to dua, turn to sadaqah, and it will close those bad doors. It will make those doors go away. It depends what you find evil and what you find good. So most people today, they'll find the coronavirus evil. So if we find this coronavirus evil, inshallah, that dua and sadaqah will close that evil door. Inshallah, bi'iznillah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As you guys are seeing, yesterday when I did a video, it was 1,800 people, 1,835. As you guys are seeing today, as of today, 2,300 people. 2,300 people. As you guys can see, this virus is not a joke. It's not a joke. I've been saying that the last 2 times I've did these videos. I've been telling you guys this virus is not a joke. Over 2,000 people in Michigan have this virus. 700 in the Detroit area and over 600 in the Wayne County area. There's over 40 deaths at the moment. This is what this virus has become. How deadly it's become. You guys are seeing how deadly this virus is. They're saying that this virus might have mutated because originally they were saying that the coronavirus was a mutation of the flu. Now they're saying the coronavirus mutated into the hantavirus. They're saying it's a new virus that was discovered. You guys are seeing how deadly this virus is becoming. And in this time of where we need help from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in this time of fear, we must turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We must ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for forgiveness. The last 2 videos I did, I told you guys how important it is to get close with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala right now. Because nobody knows how much time they have on this earth anymore. Nobody knows, am I going to be here tomorrow? Nobody knows with how contagious this virus is. Because if you catch the virus, I've been saying this, if you catch the virus and you live in a house with somebody, it's almost 90% chance that everybody in the house is catching this virus. This is how dangerous this virus is. Like I said last Thursday, 40 people had this virus. As of now, like I said, 2,300 people. It's increased over 2,250. This is how contagious this virus is. In this time of need, in this time of fear, everybody got to use their time as wisely as possible. Like I said, we have 3 weeks off. With these 3 weeks, we have to use them very wisely. People say, I can't pray Salat al-Layl because I have work in the morning, let's say. I can't pray Salat al-Subh because I don't want to wake up that early. Because I got work very close to Salat al-Subh time, so I don't want to wake up because I might not be able to go back to sleep. Nobody has work anymore. So nobody can say, oh, I don't want to do my mustahab acts. I don't want to do my wajib acts. A lot of people forget that Salat al-Subh is wajib. A lot of people forget that. So let's say you're praying or you're doing siyam and you don't pray Salat al-Subh. You don't pray Salat al-Subh. People say it's only 2 rak'at. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Salat al-Subh doesn't matter. It's only 2 rak'at. If you don't pray those 2 rak'at, all the acts you're doing, all your wajib acts, they're not counting. They are not counting. Those wajib acts are not counting. Such as the fasting that you're doing, let's say it's Ramadan. And you do Salat al-Subh. Your siyam, inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to accept your fast. Let's say you don't pray Salat al-Subh. I'm just trying to get through to you guys how important Salat al-Subh is. These 2 rak'at that you wake up in the morning for that take 2 minutes. If you want to take long with them, they could take 3-4 minutes. This is how important they are. They can mess up all your good deeds, or they can make all your good deeds even better. That's how important Salat al-Subh is. So we got to use our times much wiser. Like I said, we got these 3 weeks off. We got to use our time wisely. Salatul Layl. Let me start talking about Salatul Layl. You guys know, I've been talking about Salatul Layl for a long time. Especially during Ramadan, Salatul Layl. You get extra rewards for Salatul Layl. Rasulullah Muhammad once asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what is the reward of Salatul Layl? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, the reward is so good, I can't even explain it. Of course, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can explain it. He's trying to put it in an expression that's how good Salatul Layl is. That is how good Salatul Layl is. Words can't even explain it. So this mustahab prayer, of course, not wajib prayer, this mustahab prayer that anybody can do, it's 11 rak'at. Some riwayat say it starts from 11 o'clock. Some riwayat say it starts at midnight. Just to be safer, go with the midnight. Because it's after the 11 o'clock. Just go with the midnight. Pray these 11 rakat, and I'm guaranteeing you guys, you could take my word for it. With these 3 weeks, if you get used to this new schedule, عودوا على هذا الschedule الجديد, صلاة الصبح وصلاة الليل. If you get used to this new schedule, you're never gonna back out on it. You're never gonna back out on it. That's how stuck you are. That's how stuck you're gonna be to this new schedule. Because you're gonna feel way closer with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Also, Imam Ali, what did I say in the beginning? He said the dua. This is how important it is to do dua, especially in this time of fear. Of course, nobody is saying don't be scared. Of course, nobody is saying, oh, don't be scared. You're going to look weak in front of people. It means, of course, you should be scared. You know, you have relatives, you have family, especially for people that their parents are over the age of 40, 45. Of course, you should be scared. No doubt you should be scared. Your parents could possibly die. Your parents could possibly get diagnosed with this virus. You should be scared. But don't be scared to the point where you lose belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because that's when kufr comes in. And once kufr comes in, it's going to be very hard to get your religion back. And also, don't start following Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because you know this disease started. Then when this disease passes over, when this disease, a cure gets found for it, you forget Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's one of the worst things you can do. One of the worst things you can do. Go to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in a time of fear. And once you're all brave, once there's no more fear, you abandon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One of the worst things you can do. Don't do that. If you're going to come with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this time of need, in this time of fear, welcome. Welcome. But don't leave Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala after this time of fear blows away. After this time of fear, a solution is found for it. آخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. The last thing I want to say is make sure everybody you are washing your hands. Make sure I say this at the end of every video. Make sure you wash your hands. I can't stress enough how important this is. This virus can be transmitted if somebody is not hygienic, if somebody doesn't take care of themselves. If you can, take a shower every day. And of course, every hour and a half, make sure to wash your hands really good. At least minimum 20 seconds. I know most of the kids today, they don't wash their hands. If they wash their hands, they just you guys know. I'm not even gonna say you they open the faucet and like this, and then they just leave. That's it. That's all they do. 20 seconds minimum to clean all the germs off them, to clean everything, all the bacteria off it. Minimum 20 seconds. I can't stress enough how important this is. If you wash your hands 20 seconds a day, every time you wash your hands, if you wash it 20 seconds, I can't stress enough how much this will help by somebody not getting the virus, because this could be a life changer for some people. Washing their hands 20 seconds, you might not get diagnosed with this coronavirus disease. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.